other big news today, we have the Senate Agricultural Committee holding a hearing on the collapse of MF Global and PFG Best earlier today. The panel questioned regulators and those charged with handling the bankruptcy on whether the current regulatory system for the futures industry is actually working. Well, joining us now, top Republican on the committee, Senator Pat Roberts of Kansas. Senator, thanks for taking the time to be with us today. So far, what have you learned?
Well, we learned quite a bit. We took a look back, and one of the trustees indicated very firmly that there were those that were culpable and complicit at the highest levels of MF Global. That's up to the Justice Department to prove that. They're working with the CFTC investigation. I asked the CFTC Commissioner, Jill Summers, are they really getting the cooperation from the Justice Department that they need? Obviously, there are a lot of farmers and ranchers and small business people and other investors that use the futures industry as a risk management tool that are crying for somebody's head to roll.
Sure.
And so, we'll see.
We also heard that the trustee of MF Global sort of pretty much guaranteeing that $1.6 billion will eventually be returned. You have confirmation of that as well?
Well, confirmation at least up to 80% right now. We hope we can get up to 90. That would really be unprecedented. That'd be an awfully good job by the trustee. The other thing is what we do down the road to prevent this. This is the second time around, MF Global and now Peregrine, where we had that situation with fraud and the man who attempted suicide. We need better technology and better electronic transparency so we can check exactly on those customer funds, know exactly where they are. Some of the private regulatory organizations have indicated that they can do that.
We just showed a photo of Russell Wassendorf. Now, he was the person that you're referring to, CEO of Peregrine Financial, basically committed suicide, or attempted to commit suicide, I should say, left a note saying that he'd been committing fraud for over 20 years. So for 20 years, this has been going on. Senator, this is not comforting to people who are making an attempt to put their money in the markets these days. How do you expect to get more accountability in the futures markets going forward? Well,
it's outrageous in regards to his contact, and what he was stating, either verbally or written, was simply fraudulent. I don't know if you can pass a bill that prevents somebody who commits fraud.
That's the problem.
But for 20 years, that's just absolutely outrageous. What you can do is give the private regulatory organizations some teeth and some good technology, so we go to the electronic transfer transparency. Now, that's what tripped him up. And so consequently, when he knew that that was going to happen to him, he took the wrong way out.
Unfortunately, I guess you can't regulate against a person's conscience. Senator Roberts, thank you very much for taking the time to be with us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And that wraps up our hour.